Welcome to Math for Health Sciences. In this video, I'll give you an overview of our course and I'll show you how to navigate our course's website. As I'm sure you know, the material in this course is very important in your nursing or EMT paramedic education. There are math test questions throughout both programs and certification exams. The bulk of our course is dedicated to dosage calculations and the mathematical foundation for them. The rest of the course is an assortment of math topics that get you ready for your chemistry course and get you ready for the statistics course you would need if you choose to pursue a bachelor's degree in nursing later. When you first log in to MyDTCC, you start out in what's called the portal. When you click Courses, you go to Delaware Tech's Learning Management System, which is also called our LMS, or its brand name Brightspace, or the service provider D2L. When you click on Math 129, you land on the announcements page. The primary ways that your instructor will send information out to the whole class at once are using the announcements here in D2L and via your college email. So it's important to check both frequently, at least every couple of days. If there is a message that applies only to you, your instructor may email you. Some instructors also use text messaging, so please give your instructor your cell phone number or download the Remind app if they request it. Let's go to content. This is where you will spend most of your D2L time. The Welcome module has the same information that's in the Welcome announcement. In the Getting Started module, you will find general course information such as how to prepare for an online course, expectations and policies, how your instructor will communicate with you, an overview of our schedule, important dates for the semester, the syllabus, and links to videos on material you may need a refresher on. It is your responsibility to review the course expectations and policies document carefully, but I'll briefly describe it now. I recommend bookmarking it. This document includes expectations about communication, required course materials, policies regarding absences and late work, what kinds of feedback and graded items are in the course, and how much they count towards your course grade, general instructions for submitting assignments, and a link to the academic honesty policy. The minimum technology you will need for this course are a computer with a webcam, microphone, and speakers, a desktop scanner, or a smartphone with a scanning app such as CamScanner or Adobe Scanner, high-speed internet access, and a basic calculator that is not part of a cell phone. The college recommends purchasing the Medical Dosage Calculations textbook because you will need it for homework in Units 2 and 3, and you will probably use it later for reference during your nursing or EMT paramedic program courses. Sometimes this textbook is referred to as Olson because that is the first author's name listed. If you cannot afford to purchase the textbook at this time, you can use the ebook for no additional charge, but it will only be available to you during this semester. The other textbook for this course is called Pre-Algebra, and it is only available in the ebook format. It is not offered through the bookstore, and you will not need a hard copy of it. The course communication plan gives more details of how your instructor will communicate with you. Next up, the course weekly timeline. The course weekly timeline does not have as much detail as the weekly checklists, which I will show you soon, but it does have a list of all the assignments and their deadlines. Click the link at the bottom of the course weekly timeline for a one-page printable schedule. The list of important dates are not specific to our course. The syllabus lists all the topics that we will learn in this course. It will probably make more sense to you at the end of the semester than it does right now. The next module we'll explore is MyLabs Plus. This is where you will access the ebook, take quizzes and tests, and do most of your homework. You will not have access to our MyLabs Plus content until January 9th. Notice that our sign-in page has the Delaware Tech logo and contains DTCC in the URL. I recommend setting up a bookmark in your browser for the sign-in page for MyLabs Plus so that you can get to it even if the portal or D2L is down. Your login is the same as your Delaware Tech email address without the @dtcc.edu part. Your password is mathstudent, all one word, unless you changed it in a previous semester. If you want to change your password, or if you forgot your password, click Forgot Your Password just below the sign-in. At any time after January 9th, if you have trouble accessing MyLabs Plus, this is an emergency and you should contact your instructor immediately. The Student Resources tab has videos on a variety of topics, including several on how to use MyLabs Plus to do homework, take a quiz or a test, and to access the ebook. Next, we will look at the heart of the course content. So going to Unit 1, and each unit starts with an overview, and each week has a checklist. And each checklist has a list of everything you should do for the week, including videos to watch, textbook sections to refer to, and all the assignments that are due, including activities, homework, quizzes, and tests. While you are watching the assigned videos, you should take notes. If there is something in the video that you want more information about, you should refer to the textbook sections. Now let's talk about the different types of assignments. First, let's talk about activities. There are a total of 9 activities in our course this semester, and you can see there are 3 activities due in week 1. The purpose of activities is to explore a new topic in depth. You must show your work to get credit. You will submit your activity via D2L, and you can get help on activities by referring to your notes, using the answer keys, asking your instructor, working with a tutor, or working with other students in a study group. The second type of assignment is homework, and you can see there are 4 homework assignments due in week 1. There will be homework associated with every topic. The purpose of homework is to allow you to practice the skills with scaffolding such as help in MyLabs Plus, tutoring, asking your instructor, getting help from peers, etc. You can redo homework problems an unlimited number of times for full credit up until the deadline. You may use your notes as a reference while you do homework. Just enter your answers in the program. You don't have to scan your work for MyLabs Plus homework. There are going to be a few times during the semester when the homework will not be in MyLabs Plus. It'll be problems out of the textbook, and for those assignments you must submit scans of your work into D2L. But all of the textbook homework sets have answers in Appendix A in that Olson textbook. The third type of graded assignment is quizzes. Quizzes are, the purpose of the quiz is to give you a low stakes way to see how well you know the material. About halfway through the unit, quizzes are done in MyLabs Plus, are not timed, are not proctored, but do have strict deadlines. You cannot retake a quiz. You should complete the quiz on your own without referring to your notes, using only your 4-function calculator and pencil and paper. You must show your work on paper and submit your work in D2L right after you finish your quiz. You will not get credit if you don't scan and submit your work in D2L within 30 minutes of completing your quiz. The fourth and last type of graded assignment is the one that counts most in your course grade. All tests are in MyLabs Plus. They are timed but not proctored. You cannot retake a test. You must take the test on your own without help from your notes, textbook, any other person, or technology other than a basic calculator and pencil and paper. And each test will be available for a 3-day window. Once you begin the test, you will have 90 minutes to complete it. While you are taking the test in MyLabs Plus, you will show your work on paper neatly and number your efforts. And then as soon as you finish, you are going to scan your papers and submit them in D2L within 30 minutes of completing the test. Tests do have the heaviest effect on your course grade, so approach them seriously. And again, all types of assignments have more detailed instructions in the Student Resources module. To summarize, the course is designed for you to learn the material in the following order, and note that not all types of graded items will be represented every week, but you're going to start by watching the videos and taking notes. Then you're going to do any assigned activity. Then you're going to do the homework, and you're going to submit textbook homework in D2L, but there's no additional steps to doing homework in MyLabs Plus. If it's time to take a quiz, you're going to take your quiz in MyLabs Plus, and you're going to scan your work and submit it in D2L. If it's close to test time, you're going to work on your test review, which is ungraded, and then you're going to take the test during the 3-day test window, and as soon as you finish the test, you're going to scan your work and you're going to submit it in D2L. A note about unit reviews. Reviews are not graded. Answer keys are always provided. The test review is always much larger than the test, and the purpose of the review is to give you feedback to help you focus your studying for the test. The next module is instructor information. This explains how to contact your instructor. Although our class has no scheduled meetings, you can request a one-on-one meeting with your instructor via Zoom, phone, or other technology. Your instructor may have scheduled student hours that do not require an appointment. And the Student Resources module, again, has many documents and videos to explain various tasks that you need to do in our course. Explore these topics as you need them. At any stage of the learning process, you should ask questions if you have them. Thank you for watching and have a great semester.